If you're Jamaican and you agree with anything I say in this video, I need you to put your Jamaican flag in the comment. Now let's get into today's video. We're talking about living with Jamaican parents. Yeah, some of us are still traumatized. Anyways, yeah, so being asked to pass the weight name there. That one. Yeah. The amount of time I got cursed out being asked to pass the weight name there. To this day, it's like, I'm like, what is it called? Because you asking me to pass the weight name there, which is like a million things. I don't know. Pick something. Say a name. I don't even want to tell you. We're gonna skip to the next. If you've been through that, let me know in the comments. But there are things that Jamaican parents do that make you wonder, like, what the... Going on a bus ride, you always had to have a corned beef sandwich. That was a thing. If you didn't have a corned beef sandwich, it was not lit. Laying in your room in darkness, that was not allowed. You had to get up and open the blinds. The blinds had to be open and the sun needed to be coming in at 7 a.m. in the morning. Y'all just heard me talk about that. Did y'all experience that? Is that normal? You had to know the golden text every Sunday when you come home from church. Sometimes I didn't remember it because I was not paying attention. I just wasn't. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you experience that too? When your parents ask you to lie, but turn around and tell you you shouldn't lie. How you telling me to go lie to somebody but telling me don't lie? Yeah, I remember as a kid too. Did this ever happen to you? And don't be like, oh, this girl is stupid, because I was a kid. I was little. I remember one time I got asked to tell somebody, like when somebody come to your yard in Jamaica, your house. I was a little kid. I didn't know how to lie yet. Shit, I still don't even know how to lie right now. But somebody came in the yard and I was told to go tell them that they're not here. And then I went outside. I was like, well, she said for tell a session a day here. Yo, they was pissed. And the person was like, okay. They're adults. They know that stuff. I'm a kid. I don't know no better. Now I do. But then, no. Did that ever happen to you? And don't lie. Tell me in the comments. You haven't seen your family members in years and they finally see you. And then guess what they say? You get biggie. Like, what? How's that? Like, how about, hey, how you been? Like, it's good to see you. Give me a hug. You get big? Yeah. I know. And when you're up here, I eat so much. Yeah, stay for a little while and you see how big you're going to get too. And you call home, mom, dad, whatever, whoever you live with. What are you cooking? What's for dinner tonight? And then while you're on the phone, they're telling you, wait till you come home, you see. What? I used to hate when my mom did that. I used to call home and be like, did you cook, or what did you cook for dinner today? And she'd be like, oh, when you come home, you'll see. I'm already outside. Let me know what you're cooking so that if I don't like what you're saying, I can buy something before I get home. Another thing was, I was always told to eat at home food that's cooked at home. And for many years, even as an adult, because growing up Jamaican, you do not eat outside food on a Sunday. I had a hard time with that when I became an adult. Trying to go into the store to buy food because I was like, dang, it's Sunday. These people gonna look at me like, you don't cook at home? Like, I don't know why that was in my head, but that was a thing. And I started to realize, like, I'm grown. I could do what I want. I could go buy a plate of food if I want. And there was this restaurant that used to sell stew peas that had like oxtail in it, and it was like $10, a few years ago. That is not now. But every Sunday, stew peas with oxtail. That was my thing for $10. Give me a large. Sleeping late when you had nothing to do. You didn't have work, you didn't have school, and you wanted to sleep in late. Oh, hell no. Not where I live, not in the household. Maybe I should name this video things I thought was normal when I was growing up. Anyways, eating at home, cooked meal, so I thought eating at home was healthy. Until I realized how much grease they put into ackee and saltfish. You can take that spoon and fry some plantains. That's how much grease people cook with when they're making ackee and saltfish. Not healthy. The hardo bread, you think fattening, full of pure flour. What else? Oxtail. The amount of grease. That's go back for more and come back for the next one.